Well, the round robin action continues here in Hamilton, the Golden Horseshoe Crokinole Tournament. We have two very strong players kicking off here. Pool A, John Conrad starting the match against Ray Beierling, who also scores a 20 on his first. Ray Beierling's the first to miss. Conrad gets the follow. It's a slide he wanted, but not quite the takeout. Makes for an interesting situation. Conrad trying to play defensive. Oh, that's a great shot. 2 5s on the board. Beierling says enough of this. Peels one, he'll have to peel another one. Or maybe he'll try to get a ricochet off his own. Did see the line, peels that one. Now at least he can work with a disc that's closer to him. Down a 20. Some great defensive play from John Conrad this round. Great shot there from Beierling to at least bring it into the middle. 2 shots left for each player. Conrad gets a takeout to sit in between the pegs. Chance for a tough rebound. Beierling's eyeing it. Get the bounce. John Conrad leaves him another, sort of a similar spot. Last shot, Ray Beierling needs a takeout and a 20 for a tie. Only gets a takeout. So John Conrad gets the first 2 points against the Hammer in this round robin match. The top 4 players move on to the semifinals of this group of 12 here in the A group. These 2 guys will certainly be favored to move on. Nice takeout from John Conrad. Rolls to the tough spot on the board. Beierling gets a takeout, but he loses his disc to the far side. John Conrad's going to make Beierling pay. Looked like Conrad might have considered making a 20 there. Instead goes with his patented defensive play. Ray Beierling, his red disc was headed towards the hole, but the black disc he didn't take off. It kicks off a peg and knocks his own away. Now John Conrad's got 2 discs on the board with the Hammer. Ray Beierling, a good first step to try to fight back in this game. Oh, and Conrad leaves a hanger. Beierling makes it, now this round's really turned. 2 shots left for each player. Conrad with the Hammer, but he's down to 20 now. Tough takeout for Beierling, but he gets it to go and slides to the outside. Conrad now fighting to bring it back in. Beierling with a bit of a tough one. Can't quite score a 20, and he leaves a hanger. Conrad with an opportunity to tie, and he does. A great final shot from John Conrad to get a point. He was up in that round, then he was behind. Ultimately, they come away with a tie. John Conrad's got 3 points, and Ray Beierling won through the first 2 rounds. I mentioned both these players will be favored to move on to the semifinals. In fact, they met at the most recent tournament in Owen Sound in the finals. John Conrad was the victor in that, which was a classic, fantastic match. This round, both players scored the first 3. Conrad misses. Ray Beierling, nice takeout, rolls to the outside. Perfect stuff. John Conrad didn't get the bounce off the peg. Instead, he's going to have to face another one that's to the outside. Really no chance to generate any sort of offense. That one's a little bit better. It'll leave him 1 shot. Oh, it is a great shot from Ray Beierling, too. Conrad couldn't roll to a spot to score a 20 or a spot to really challenge Beierling. Really some great defensive shots from Ray Beierling there. Just really preventing any sort of offensive opportunities for John Conrad. And it started from his first 3 20s to start off that round, and then that great rollout he had to the 10 on the first miss from John Conrad. So they're tied 3-3 Ray Beierling starting off the fourth and final round. Oh, and John Conrad gets unlucky. That leaner. Chance for Conrad. Short ricochet. It's in his wheelhouse. Oh, hits it too hard. Hits it bang on, but it bounces out. Can't believe it. Ray Beierling takes out the hanger for a 20s up 2. Conrad. Terrific unlucky, it seems like. That's 3 shots, 2 leaners, one that he hit bang on that bounced out. Tried for the follow through there. Instead it leaves a hanger. Conrad misses long on that one. 3 shots left for each player. Conrad's down 3 20s. He won't be able to bring it back in this round. Good takeout from Beierling. Final shots of the round, inconsequential. Some strong Crokinole from these 2 guys. Ray Beierling is going to come away from this round robin match with 5 points. John Conrad with 3.